What's up, everyone? It is Mitchell J, the Scaredy Cat Guide, and I mentioned the other day that the cryptocurrency market is looking heavy, and that has continued. In fact, we are at a somewhat critical point on Bitcoin right now. That 7,900, 7,800 area I spoke about, we are testing it as we speak. Essentially, we have just made a lower low from this bounce, from this little bounce we got last week. So all that equals not positive price action. If anything, negative price action. So the bottom line is, um, we're right here. You can see this was that last little level where we consolidated a little bottom, little bounce after the initial move off the lows, and we're right back there. This is essentially our last line of defense before we see an opening for Bitcoin to be able to go back down to 7K and then get back into these mid sixes. Not good. Not good. Also, obviously, you can see this longer term trend line. We closed below it. So essentially breaking this thing again. It's not pretty. I think Ethereum just broke down as well. Yep. So there it is. That was this clear support level we've had. And I talked about how even using this reversal. So we had this down move, we got the reversal candle, this is the bullish U-turn pattern I always talk about, and then it bounced, didn't give us much. Obviously, target would be this prior high, didn't get there, we failed, and essentially it just finally stopped out when it broke this low. Broke down through support and then even broke this low. So it's like, double negative. So who knows? Obviously, anything can happen. It can reverse and come back up and try and test that 680, 700 area. But most likely, we're going to look weak. Even if we do get a little bounce here to leave, a few days in a row of going down. Overall, though, it still looks like the price action is negative, and we may test other levels. 600 maybe because you see a little consolidation, some bottom wicks here, but ideally, we don't have a clean support until down at 500. So both Bitcoin and Ethereum, if they break, current levels, we're looking at some substantial amount of room to the downside, like clean real estate, as I like to call it. And obviously, I like to see that when it happens to the upside, but it also happens to the downside, and we have to be aware of that. So, you know, I wouldn't look to initiate new positions right now. I want to see us either pull back to a support level and then look to add there, or if we can bounce randomly, establish back above these key levels. So we'll see if Bitcoin can hold 7,900, then yeah, that's good. And it might be a possibility to get long there, or just continue to hold long. Ethereum, if we can get over that 680 level again and close above and establish, then maybe that's a long as well. But until these things happen, right now, holding steady, definitely not looking to add. And if you're in a short-term trading position, you're either just got stopped out or you may get stopped out in Bitcoin's case. So my long-term stuff, I'm obviously still holding. Any short-term positions, I've either taken off or trimmed. Bitcoin, for example, I keep a chunk in a trading account, and I've trimmed that down. I took that down by about 40%, no, 35%. Um, so yeah, I'll hopefully be able to add that back when we either turn around or we get to the next support level. But generally, just wanted to point that out. It happens, nothing goes up all the time. And right now, things are looking heavy. Things are looking a little negative. That's all right, though. Pullbacks are what we want for buying opportunities. That's the thing, too. I don't mind these pullbacks because they usually end up presenting buying opportunities. I would have preferred more overall strength in the market because we got that one bounce and then not much follow through, but it is what it is. EOS, relatively stronger than some of the other ones, and then, had the big pullback. And sure enough, tested certain levels, got down to this 14 level, failed. Then we bounced at the next one, and we're back here at 12 again. So now, it bounced off 12, and here it is testing again. And, will it hold? Will it fail? I don't know. If it fails, then, downside risk is this $10 support. There's a little bit of consolidation here, but $10 is the clear support level. Plenty of price actions, plenty of times it bounced off of it as resistance also. So as usual, know the price points, the upside and the downside. So obviously with EOS here, if it does bounce, obviously this last top here at 14 is the upside price target. So know your price targets and try and put on positions that offer you a positive risk reward ratio. Again, simple principles, but these are the simple principles that when we stack them all on together lead to us having overall success investing. So yeah, I think that'll be it for now. We'll see what the next 24 hours brings, and if the market can, catch a bid because it really needs one right now. All right, we'll see you guys on the next video.